Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 12th to the 18th of September. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Pisces, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Pisces, is the world. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the strength in reverse. Okay, very similar to Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio or you have Scorpio in your chart. Highly recommend that you watch that reading as well too, considering the strength is a very similar energy that you don't see coming as Scorpio. Now, all right, so let's talk about your challenge. Now, your challenge is the world here, okay? There's definitely something here that is coming to an end. There's something that's closing out for you. And with the moon, currently, I think in the next 2 days, it's going to be a full moon in your sign, which is, it's not a bad thing. This is a good thing. Something here is closing out for you. It's been emotionally draining for you. It's been very hard on you. It's finally closing out for you, Pisces, and a new cycle is coming in. But it may be challenging for you to realize this. Maybe you're not aware of that, okay? There's something here that is coming to an end that you need to be consciously aware of. We're going to talk more about this and see why it's your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So in the recent past, I am strongly getting that somebody here was going to give up. Okay, they didn't want to give up, but it was very close to giving up on some sort of situation. Some of you were dealing with a Taurus in the past. I'm getting an Aquarius here. I'm also getting a Sagittarius in the recent past. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Page of Swords, the Empress, and the High Priestess. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting a very highly intuitive energy. And this could be you with the High Priestess here. There's definitely something here about you researching. Some of you are researching into a business that you want to do. There's something here about arts and crafts, creating, manufacturing things. So there's something here about your intuition that's at work, at play here. For others of you, if this is about love, this is about you trying to get to the bottom of whether or not someone truly loves you. Does this person really love me? Do they really want to be with me? Should I nurture this person? Should I nurture this relationship? Okay. There's something here intuitively that your higher self is trying to get your attention about. We're going to talk more about this and see for you in a moment. Now, Pisces, in the near future, you have the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting that there's something here that you're manifesting, something big that you're manifesting. And what I feel like you're manifesting is some sort of stability that's coming into your life. Some of you are manifesting your first home or maybe a second home or a relationship or manifesting your person to move in with you. This has a lot to do with you manifesting something within your work, your financial situation. And there's a very important message that you need to hear about the future. We're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Strength in reverse. You're about to give up on something. It's like you've been disconnected from people or situations. You know, it's like, I don't want to emotionally give my emotions or my energy to the situation. This person doesn't deserve it. This situation doesn't deserve it. But before you give up, there's something here that you need to know, okay? And we're going to talk about that right now. We're going to get into your reading. Let's clarify the world. Okay, so the world is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. You have the King of Swords and the Devil. So what I'm strongly getting as your challenge here is there's definitely a very, 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 very difficult cycle that is coming to an end. You are now, okay, whether this is you or your person, I feel like this is you though, because it is your challenge. There's something here, Pisces, about you putting your foot down. You're putting your foot down because of something. There's something here, a person, a relationship, an environment for some of you. There's something here that just doesn't serve you anymore. It just doesn't serve you. And there's something here about this week, something comes to a head where you're like, okay, I need to put my foot down. I need to be honest with myself. I need to speak my truth. And guess what? Even though this situation is challenging, because it's not your nature is not someone who, for some of you, it depends. You know, some of you may have Mercury or you may have Venus in Aquarius, okay? So there's something here about having lots of planets in Aquarius, or you're very close on the cusp of Aquarius. There's something here about you putting your foot down, saying what you feel, okay? But saying it in a logical way. It's not an emotional energy. It's a, I don't like this, or I think this needs to change, or, you know, I want this relationship to move towards something more solid for me. I don't want it to be casual. So your biggest challenge here is, one, to recognize that full moon is approaching for you, which means whatever's not serving you anymore, it's done. It's over, okay? You need to say what you need to say. And if that person doesn't accept it, oh well. Oh well, okay? This is about you truly getting to the point of what you truly want and desire, and you're putting your foot down. Because something here isn't toxic. Something here isn't right. Something here is toxic. It's not good for you, okay? So something is changing in your life, and it's time for you to recognize the change. The seasons are changing. When the seasons change, the Wheel of Fortune is activated. Why? Because we're talking about the 4 seasons, the 4 fixed signs. Okay, so whenever we move into a fixed energy, which we are in the next month, we're going to be moving into Scorpio energy. This is about you setting something right by expressing how you feel. And if that situation that you don't like comes to an end, there's better opportunities for you. And that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Even though it's challenging for you to express what you truly feel on a very deep level, something's just not working for you anymore. And what you need to know is there's bigger and better opportunities for you, so you don't have to be afraid to express how you feel, especially when it comes to something here that you're dissatisfied with, okay? So that's your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles in the recent past. There was a Taurus in your life in the recent past for some of you, Sagittarius. I'm getting Aquarius maybe here. King of Pentacles is clarified by the Strength. You have the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Somebody here caused you a lot of stress in the past. You tried very, very hard to hold on to this situation, to work things out with this person. I don't feel like you gave up, or I don't feel like this person gave up on you, even though this situation caused you a lot of stress or anxiety. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in the recent past. So the Ace of Swords is clarified by the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and the Chariot. Yeah, you didn't let somebody go here in the past. You just wanted the truth. Does this person really love me? Do they want to heal things with me? Do they want to move forward with me? So there was a very strong energy here of you believing that you were going to be with someone, believing that you could work things out with them, even though there was stress, even though there was a lot of trials and tribulations that you and this person went through, there was still an opportunity for you and this person to hold on to one another and move forward, okay? So it's like you and this person overcame a lot in the past, even though it felt like you wanted to give up. Now, in the present moment, there's definitely something here when it comes to your higher self, okay? The High Priestess for me in this instance is talking to me about your higher self. We're going to clarify this in a moment, but first I want to clarify the Page of Swords. What's the important message here for Pisces in the present moment? Okay, so the Page of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Hermit and the Lovers, okay? So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting there's something here about a soulmate energy in the present moment. There's someone here that you really love, that you really want to be with, and you're trying to get to the root of whether or not this person is for you. There's something here in the present moment about you contemplating or thinking about having a long-term commitment with this person, but at the same time, there's still a lot of investigating about this. It's like, I still need to look into this. I still need to investigate into this. I still need to see if this is for me. Tell me more about the High Priestess. What is the important message from Pisces' higher self in the present moment? There's a very spiritual energy surrounding you at the present moment, if you don't know. Some of you know this, some of you don't. Okay? You have the Justice, the Star, and the Four of Wands. There will be an opportunity for you to work things out with this person. And one of the things that I'm going to tell you, Pisces, is when it comes to your challenge, you've realized something within your relationship. It can be relationship or relationships. There's something in the present moment that you want to change. You want to set it right, okay? You want to heal the situation. You don't want to just completely disconnect from this, even though it feels at times that you want to. You, in the present moment, are all about healing, working things out with this person, bringing more peace into your home, bringing more satisfaction into your life. And one of the things you're being called to do in the present moment is to offer nurturing energy. You are Pisces. You are a water sign. So when you start to get emotionally aggressive, or when you start to go into this over logically energy, that's the time when you need to bring yourself back into balance. That's what your intuition's trying to tell you. Because the only way that you can truly find stability, happiness in your home, in your relationships, is through balance. And that's who you are. You're very wise. Pisces is a very wise sign. It's the last sign of the zodiac, which means you're very wise. So your higher self is telling you, if you truly want something to work out in your favor, move towards it in balance, move towards it in flow. It doesn't mean that you can't express your emotions or your feelings. Of course you can. You're a person. You should be able to do that. But you should do it in a balanced manner and from a place of healing, not from a place of chaos. Okay. And when you do that, it's going to change everything for you. The opportunity that you've always wanted is going to finally show up for you. But it's all about how you respond to the situation and how nurturing you are towards it. Because the Empress is all about nurturing. Pisces is all about giving that nurturing, emotional, flowing type of energy. Okay. So in the present moment, even though you're questioning a relationship, whether or not it's going to be long-term, instead of questioning it and always researching and trying to get to the bottom of something, move towards this situation through balance, through healing, through love, through nurturing. It's very key for you. And that's what's going to bring forth the opportunity that you're looking for. This is part of your challenge because you're telling someone, look, I don't like that. I don't like when you do that. It's bad. It's negative. I don't like it. Stop doing that. And it's good you're expressing this. But you also need to balance this energy as well too. Okay. Now, in the near future, you're finally going to be working on this relationship that's caused you a lot of issues, a lot of trials and tribulations. You're working on it. You're manifesting something here in the near future. Even though you want to give up on this situation, I see that you're finally recognizing how you need to work on this, because sometimes it's not so much, is it going to be for me? Is it going to be for me? Is it going to work out? No. Do you want it to work out? Because you're the magician here. You're the one that's choosing this. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles for Pisces in the near future. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Moon, the Hierophant, and the Judgment. Yeah. This is about your marriage or your commitment. Or for some of you, you're in a relationship with someone, but you want it to move to the next level. I see marriage coming in for you. I see you realizing things within your marriage that need to change if you are married. And guess what? These are things that are very dear to your heart. These are things that you're not aware of. Okay. But as you watch this reading, you start to gain the conscious awareness. There's going to be tons of signs and synchronicities that are going to come into your life that are going to help you realize how you can work through the issues that you've been facing, because there's something here deep within you, even though you don't like it, even though you don't feel like the situation gives you what you need, you start to realize that there's a better way to approach it. And that's part of your evolution. That's part of your spiritual awakening, is that, yeah, I can have whatever I want, but it's also how I approach the situation. Because sometimes, Pisces, you approach situations and yes, you're expressing yourself and you're saying what you need to say, but you don't get through to the other person the way that you want to. Because that's not your true nature. Your true nature is not to be in this kind of energy. That's not you. That's your water sign. Okay. So there's something here about you finally getting what you want now that you're realizing that there's a different approach that you need to take towards it. That's beautiful. What is Pisces manifesting here? What is the important message for them in the near future? Magician is clarified by the Hangman, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Before you rush towards expressing yourself, your anger, your upset, your disapproval of something or someone, think about it first. Think about it. Try to look at this situation from a different perspective because that's who you are. I feel like what you're learning in the near future is yes, you can manifest what you want. Yes, you're capable of having this opportunity, but sometimes you're very quick to get angry or you're very quick to say things that you don't really mean. And what ends up happening in the near future is you sabotage. There's a need in the near future, Pisces, before you give up on something to look at it from a different perspective. How can I approach this differently? How can I change this? And there's something here that you're not seeing. And when you finally see it, that opportunity is going to show up. You don't want to miss an opportunity. If you see here the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords doesn't see the opportunity, and that's who you are. You are the Queen of Swords. This is your challenge. There's the King of Swords, which is similar to the Queen of Swords. Dual energy. Some of you have dual energy. Like you could be in your masculine, you can be in your feminine. In the near future, you're moving towards the situation from the feminine energy, nurturing. Yes, I'm expressing my emotions. Yes, I'm expressing how I feel, but I'm doing it differently, not from an aggressive energy or an aggressive state. And aggressive doesn't have to be, it could be passive aggressive. Some of you are passive aggressive, like you slam things down when you're not happy. So that needs to change. Okay. So in the near future, there's a beautiful relationship. Everything's going to change. Everything is going to come in beautifully for you, but it's all about how you approach the situation. This is critical, especially with the full moon, because the full moon's showing you, look, something needs to come to an end. Something doesn't work anymore for you. New cycle is coming in for you. Now let's get some advice. What's the advice for Pisces? Intense reading, but I think a lot of you that watch this are going to say, oh, that's the issue. And something's going to open up for you. Okay. The advice. Knight of Swords, Justice, and the Three of Swords. Every time you rush into something and you do things without thinking, it hurts you. It causes you pain. And you become out of balance. In order to avoid this pain, this chaos in your life, this imbalance within your relationships, you need to change how you approach things. And I know this may sound mean. It may sound like, I don't like this reading. If you want this new cycle that's coming into your life to be the best cycle of your life, there's something here about setting things right with someone who hurt you. Some of you dealt with someone who really hurt you, cut you apart, really affected you on the deep level. And the way you approach this person is in a not so nice way. Okay, so your biggest piece of advice here is you can choose to walk around being in pain, having a heart filled with pain, or you can choose to think before you take action, especially when it comes to setting something right with someone, Pisces, because there's no point in living a life with resentment. There's no point in living a life with pain, trauma, things being out of balance, rushing towards things and not thinking about them. All that does is cause you pain. And Spirit wants to see you back in balance. Spirit wants to see you happy. Spirit wants you to enjoy your life and be in this place of balance. But it has to start with you. So your biggest piece of advice here is before you rush towards making a decision or doing something that's going to cause you pain, think about it. How can I bring the situation back into balance? What do I need to do from my perspective to do that so I can heal my heart and move towards this situation from not a painful state, but from a balanced state? Okay. So Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.